guys, so I have finally arrived in Khiva, Uzbekistan, and I will be doing a walking tour. But before my walking tour, I want to go and try and see if I can get another SD card because it's full again and I need to take more money out. This trip has just become more than I expected, but I will show you how all of that goes today. Let's go. Walking down these streets is like stepping back into time.
You tell me. Of course.
So this building here used to be a madrasa and now it is a hotel. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of that. So we are now in the former madrasa, now hotel, and we're just walking the grounds. Wow, look at this. So this is the museum documenting all the different torture methods used in the execution square outside.
It was done by the Soviet Union, 1930s, to find out the age of the building, which is dating back to the 17th century. Of course, the original one was taken, borrowed by the Russian Empire in 1873. The name of the mosque is Juma. Juma, which means Friday, the Friday mosque. And inside the mosque we have more than 200 pillars, 200 columns.
We are just about to enter the oldest mosque in the whole entirety of the world. Wow. So at the height of this mosque, it could actually hold up to 5,000 people praying at the same time. Tallest in Uzbekistan.
And it's commissioned by Islam Prime Minister in 19.
So we have just made it in time to watch the sunset over Khiva, and it's so beautiful. Just check out these views. So this is a traditional dish only in Khiva called shivit arshid. So we're going to be trying that now. Okay, so the dish is infamous because it's green pasta. I'm excited to try it. It's got some veg as well and some meat.
So a bit of cheese kapshirma and
yeah, I think it's just green. But it's quite nice. Okay, hello and good morning from sunny Khiva. I'm so sorry guys, yesterday I had to film my content on my phone and my storage is low on my phone and it was just a whole faff, so I didn't get as much content as I would have liked. Finally went to go and buy another SIM card. I really can't believe that I have made almost 5 hours worth of footage in Uzbekistan alone. I would definitely have to split up each of the vlogs, maybe city by city instead of the whole country, because it's just going to be way too long. But I've thoroughly enjoyed my time here. Of course there's been some ups and downs, but overall Uzbekistan has just been super amazing. Like, I cannot put it into words how much I would recommend this country for people to go to. But anyways, now it's like midday. I wanted a slow morning. I'm going to head to a really popular coffee shop that a local guide actually told me about yesterday. I'm literally a couple steps away, and then I will explore more of the city. One good thing about Khiva is that when you buy your ticket, it's all the sites in the old town, apart from maybe one or two. and you can go for 2 days. So I'll spend today exploring the city grounds myself, taking you with me now so you can finally see it. I will say my iPhone does okay, but this camera is definitely a lot better, so I'll be taking you along to see some of the sights. And yeah, let's go. Okay, so this is the coffee shop in general, Safia, and apparently it's got many chains across Uzbekistan. So let's go in, let's have a look. Okay, nice that they've got some bakery things, but not really in the mood to eat. They just want an iced coffee really. So they even have frappes, they have some iced teas.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. These are the old city walls. So we are just walking to the old city now, and it's so beautiful that it's UNESCO World Heritage protected. The whole complex, the whole of the old city. And I actually learned on my walking tour yesterday that the king that was running this before, that was running this empire before, when the Soviets came in, when the Russians came in to basically colonize Uzbekistan and other parts of the stands, the king made an agreement with the Russians and basically said, we can pay you, we can give you the tax, we can live under your rules, speak your language, etc., but just do not destroy this history. And I'm so glad that the Russians listened and the Russians agreed, because it's absolutely stunning. So let's go inside. When you get your ticket, there are so many different parts of the complex that you can see. I think it is a little bit difficult without the information, because many sites don't have too much information, but we'll see basically what we can cipher. When I came yesterday, this whole square was packed. So this is the main gate in the whole complex. I can't remember the name of it. I think it was Arc Darazwa or something like that. Oh, it's Otter Darazwa. I was very close. So, and then when you enter here in the main part, hello. Okay, so we are through into the main complex, and the first thing you see is the beautiful blue minaret. We already saw that in the walking tour, so I'm gonna keep walking all the way down. I might take a look at some of the shops, but at the same time my suitcase is literally bursting. Like, no, she actually ripped in so many different areas, so I really do think it's a bad idea to get more, but we're on holiday. I'm about to get a photograph in this throne chair, because why the hell not? Yeah, does that look good? It's 15,000, so it's only £1. Okay, I believe this is one of the sites. So it says madrasa on it, and madrasa is basically like a university school, where, what is it, like an Islamic university / school. So we're just entering now. Hello. These are the grounds. It's very different exploring the grounds when you don't have the information. Oh, and I forgot to mention one thing about the ticket as well. It allows you to go to sites multiple times. So if you feel like, oh, I didn't get enough time to see one thing, you can go back in within the 48 hours as well. So it's not just 2 days, it's a whole 48 hours from when you first bought it. So I think I've come at a perfect time at the moment, because there's hardly any tourists about, which for me is beautiful. Yesterday was so packed, and I'm starting to think like this is a cheat code. So maybe start your tours around midday. I will say it's also really hot though, so be mindful of that as well. That's interesting. This one has a tunnel, so we're gonna go in the tunnel, but there isn't too much information. So do tell me, guys, would you be going into a pit like this? Oh, It's so steep. Oh my god. Okay, here we are. Whoa. Maybe slaves or something like that. I really don't know what this pit was for, but uber creepy. Let's go back to where everyone else is. I don't know if I ever mentioned to you guys, but cotton is really cheap here, and the reason for that is because Uzbekistan used to be infamous for its cotton fields. It still is, but up until 10 years ago actually, it was mandatory for pretty much every Uzbek citizen to go and pick cotton. From the previous president, when he died, of course the new president outlawed it because it's just not a good look to force your people to pick cotton like 6 weeks out of the year, sometimes even more than that. Of course they were also paid, so it wasn't like slavery, but it was a very low wage for them to be out in the hot sun. But yeah, cotton is something that Uzbekistan exports a lot, and they are very famous for. So now we're at Tash Palace, which is number 16, and I will show you some of the attractions here. Something interesting my tour guide mentioned was that because wood was so expensive, and then to carve it and everything like that, and if you mess up you kind of have to start again, one of the ways that they kind of saved on cost was making the doors so low that it trapped in the ventilation, so it's a lot cooler when you go inside, but then also it meant the doors cost less money. So we're just entering, I guess this would have been a study room or so. And I believe on my tour they did mention that usually when it got too hot or too cold, they would actually bring the yurt out. I think it was when it was too hot in the palace that people would tend to sleep with, well, the owner of the palace would tend to sleep in a yurt in the square because it would be a lot cooler than in the palace. So this is what inside the yurt looks like. So it's either it was used in the winter time or it was used in the summertime. Can't fully remember, but yeah, I think it's cool and very ingenious that they already kind of knew how to navigate the different temperatures, the different weathers, and what was best practice, what was best to do. So this is another madrasa. I think we can enter this one. So this would have been masjid or the mosque used in this madrasa. It's actually quite small, and I find it quite interesting because I always believed that you had to have a minaret for mosques. But in a lot of mosques in Uzbekistan, even the ones that are being used, they don't have the minaret. So I don't know how they used to do the call to prayer and stuff like that. Yeah, it's very interesting. This would have been the library. And this is basically a reenactment of what a lesson or studying would have looked like. There are just so many avenues that you can take in this place, and the exploration truly never stops. I would recommend getting a guide here. I did a guided tour yesterday, but even then he didn't show us everything. I think we went to 4 sites out of, I think there's like 20 on here. You know, so you're not gonna see everything, and you're not gonna get all the information. So if you could, and you're interested in history, architecture and stuff like that, definitely recommend a full day tour. Cool feature of the Khiva city walls is that you can actually climb up all the way to the walls and then walk on the top. So that's what we're going to do now. Wow, check out these views of the city. Just check out these views that I have from up above. Wow. Okay, hello and good evening guys. It may not look it, but it's almost 7:30 right now. So I'm going to a restaurant to go and watch the view of the sun setting. So the sun is just setting over Khiva city, as you can see behind me. I'm going to end today at a lovely restaurant, and I'll show you the food that we get, and then I'll show you the tour that I go on tomorrow. But I just thought this is such an incredible view that we have to just enjoy. Can you take a look at the old city? I don't think my camera does it justice for you guys. So there's a 7D cinema. I kind of want to know. Hello and good morning guys. So I have a tour starting at 11:30. No, starting at 10:30. So I'm quickly rushing now. Now is about just before 10. I'm gonna quickly try and see how I can get up this wall, because my ticket is still valid until 5 p.m. or 4:30 today, but because of the tour I'll be away. So I'm gonna quickly try and see how it's possible to get up there, because I've seen a lot of tourists do it, so I know it's possible. Okay, so I've just gone to the information center. It's actually really handy that it's here. Unfortunately, the watchtower is not included in my ticket, so I'd have to pay for an extra ticket to go up. So I don't think it's worth it then, if that's the case. There was a little bit that I was able to climb close to my accommodation, so that's good enough, I guess. It's a shame that it's an extra ticket. It should also be included, but hey ho, hey ho. Okay, hello guys. We've just made it to Ayaskala Fortress. And this is the biggest fortress out of the 3 that we'll be visiting today. I thought we could get closer to the fortress, but it looks like it's going to be a little bit of a hike to get there. I'll show you now. This is the trail. You can see some people are on it. You see some people are coming back. I'm just zooming in to show you the distance. It's going to be a bit of a walk, but let's go. So these are the type of trees that grow in the forest, in the desert, sorry. And if you can listen closely, they make a rattling sound as if there are bees on them. Okay, so we have now just made it to the top of the fortress, and I'm going to be exploring the different kind of chambers that it has and showing you. When you come up, this is the first thing you will see. This is the hike. All the cars are down there, as you can see. So we're just going to follow this trail here and see where it leads. So we have made it to a viewpoint from here. I guess it would be the end of the fort, and then there is another fort just in a view of here. So let me just show you this, and then you also see the landscape from here, and then this, I imagine this would have been the end of the wall here, and it would have started all the way back there, which is where we came from. Okay, so we're just walking across the fortress, and the views here are so stunning, but there isn't any information, and unfortunately I only have a driver. I thought the tour booked also included a guide. There is no guide, so just walking up this alone, seeing the views, again stunning, but it would be nice to have some information as well. This is the next fortress. Unfortunately I didn't catch the name of this one, my driver didn't even tell me, but we're gonna head up. I will show you what it looks like from the view top. This one is a much easier climb and a lot smaller, and it's a lot better preserved than the other one, so should be fairly easy to see and walk through in a couple of minutes. So these are just some of the views you get when you come up. I believe this fortress is called. It's more ruins than a fortress, if I'm honest. I'm just going to show you what the outside looks like. I think this fortress has some original rooms still as well, but I would say this one is more ruins than a fortress because it's very old. But we're gonna go in and explore. So the complex is a lot bigger than I originally thought. This is one of the old rooms, so we're just about to enter. Wow, we really have to bend for this one. Wow. Okay, as you can see, a lot of birds have now called this place their home. So yeah, pretty cool. You can see a lot of the kind of rooms here as well. We're just heading down the complex now, and I will say I don't know if it's fully worth coming to visit these places. I think Khiva was enough, and you know, if you have extra days in Khiva and you want to see other things, sure, but I will also say this tour, well, it's not really a tour, it's more I have a driver, it's not that worth it because I don't have the information. I will try and put some information in the description for you guys so you can know where I am and what I'm doing. But unfortunately, I don't have cell service, internet service in this area, so I can't check it now. Okay, and just like that, my time in Khiva is finished. So I hope you like this vlog. If you have, please do like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.